All right, here's a great spring snack. You can be as creative as you want. So I'm gonna take a few of these raspberries. And I'm going to take some Enjoy Life dark chocolate. And every raspberry comes with an awesome hole where it's just meant to be stuffed, I think. That's the only reason I can think why it's there. And so I just take a few of these dark chocolates and I stuff them in that hole. Now you can use any kind of chocolate you want. You can stuff them with white chocolate chips, but one fits perfect, but of course I'm extra. So I always gotta put extra in there, but one actually fits just perfect. But like I said, because I'm extra, I'm gonna force two in there. Oh my goodness. And there you go. Now, 4 of them, I don't consider an amazing, filling snack. So you can fill this whole bowl up if you want to, and you still won't equal too much chocolate. But let's just try one, shall we? I think we shall. All right, here we go. And put some light on it. Okay. If you have not tried raspberries and chocolate together in any form, you don't know what you're missing. You gotta try this. Let this be your spring snack. And a little tip, if you have a, it's not a fig, it's a date, okay? I just drew a blank. If you have a date, and you pit it, you just take the pit out, or you can buy dates that are already pitted. And you fill that up with either some peanut butter or some almond butter with a few chocolate chips on top, maybe a little sprinkle of cinnamon and some coconut sprinkles. Oh my gosh, y'all. That snack is fantastic. And you can make up a whole tray of them and stick them in the freezer in a, not a Ziploc, or you can use a glass container with a airtight lid and just put them in your freezer and pop them out and let them sit for about 30 seconds. Well, not 30 seconds, about a minute or two. Let them thaw a little bit before you crunch down on them. Or you can have them just in your ice box and you can enjoy them, where they're not frozen. But anyway, that's a little extra for your springtime tips today. All right, let's get to decorating something. All right, let's just try one of these raspberries with the double stuffed chocolate in it. Oh my goodness, y'all. Between the LaCroix, the tangerine LaCroix with apple juice over ice, and this raspberry stuffed with chocolate, yeah, it's spring. You're gonna love it. You gotta try it. You just gotta try it. Matter of fact, you just need to get off this video and go right now to your icebox if you got raspberries and chocolate, and just go ahead and do it. But here's another trick. Not trick. Here's something else you can do. If you have dates, you take the pit out of them, and they already have a nice little container in themselves, a nice little hole. And you fill that up with either peanut butter, usually about a teaspoon, or almond butter, or any butter of your choice. And then you put chocolate chips on top of it. You can sprinkle it with a little cinnamon and then sprinkle some coconut flakes over it. You can put them in a freezer in a glass airtight container and have them as a frozen treat. Just take them out and let them sit out for about a couple of minutes so they just get the thaw off of them. Or you can just put them in the icebox and have them cold every day for just a pop you in the mouth little treat. Springtime treat. All right, let's get some decorating done for spring. All right, y'all, let's get a little spring into our house. Let's start off with some window plants. That's all I did is I planted some herbs. I already had the soil and the pots, so I just planted up some herbs and I just put whatever was in them. like if it was thyme or rosemary. Anyway, I did that on my channel, so if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link above where you can click on that. And then for my dining room, here's some suggestions. I just got a few of my ironstone plates out, and forks, and a spoon and a knife, and some blueberries and some oranges, a couple of my mason jars with a linen candle. And this is our table. And this will be my table setting for tonight. Just very springy. And my decorations are edible. My favorite kind. And so you can just eat your decorations. After you have dinner, have some blueberries and oranges. This dough bowl, I love this dough bowl. It is my favorite thing on this table. I used to always have real tall flowers, and my family hated it because they could never see each other through the flowers, and I just loved them on the table, so I was very stubborn about not taking them off. But I'm telling you what, I love this dough bowl because anything that's in season, I put in this bowl. And in the summer, when I can go to the farmers markets, I'll have papayas and mangoes, and this will just be full of fruit. And that also serves as our dessert. So then over here on my ironstone hutch, doesn't have any china in it, but it's full of ironstone. I put 2 little green wreaths because I just wanted to bring the inside out. And then I stuck my little plant up in a old white and enamel red pot. And then just got an old bowl with some beeswax candles, and put it in there along with my ironstone. And that's just as simple. I have a little old lunch box with a thermos in it. That's not really springy, but I love it as well. And I stuck a little plant over there on the windowsill along with my clock and my lantern. And that's how I brought a little bit of spring into my dining room. There you go. And after my herbs grow, I want to hang fresh herbs down from that light, like they're draping down over the table. And then we can use that dried herbs in the winter. But for now, from last year's garden, I preserved those and hung them on this little rack with my apron. Now you're not gonna have spring without some flowers, and normally I have fresh pink roses here. Every 2 weeks I go to Trader Joe's and I get me some flowers, and I always buy somebody, a random person, flowers while I'm there. But since we have the stay home order, I went ahead and went downstairs and went through all of Faith Builder's boxes and found some decorations that we use when we hold conferences. And I put these flowers, I cut some of them off and put them in here. And then I lit some of my springtime candles as well. So that's the look from the dining room, and this is my island and my kitchen. In the kitchen, besides putting the clay pots and put some herbs to grow in there, I also put like a little spring towel, hand towel there. It says Saturday, but it's okay. It's not Saturday, but that's okay. It has a little rabbit on there, and that reminds me of spring. And then I also added some Life is a Peach hand soap. So when I wash my hands, I smell peaches. Reminds me of spring and summer. I have my windows open. That brings in the fresh air. Welcome spring. Then here is another place I love to put some fresh flowers. But again, because of the stay home order, I got some of those flowers and bent them and shaped them and put them in this little ironstone bowl with this pitcher, and we call it good. Just reminds me of spring. I just love white. Then we'll end in my bedroom. I just added a few things in here. I redid this whole washstand. If this is not a washstand, somebody tell me, because I keep calling it a washstand. I inherited it from my mother, but I did white chalk paint on it recently and redid it. And then I just, again, added a twig of flowers there. This has normally got fresh flowers in it. And then my soap that I made on my channel. So I thought that would be cute there with some fresh herbs in that soap. Again, have my windows open. And did some flowered sheets. Try to bring the spring into my bedroom. And lit one of my favorite candles. And also, if you have a favorite scent, this is one of my favorites. It's by Claire Burke, the original. They don't really carry it anywhere but Amazon anymore, but it's one of my faves. All right. Going to this bathroom. This is our guest bathroom. Just put a plant, little cactus thing up in that little enamel. I think it's a bowl, a soup cup or something maybe. And then again, put some favorite soap, and then I have some rose oil with a little, I don't know what that is, like a little dapper thing that you can, your guests can put some on their wrist if they want to, or some rose vanilla hand lotion. And then I just have some white towels for the guests as well. Of course, we're not having guests right now, but when we do, I'm ready. All right, I will go ahead and give you my top 3 suggestions to bring spring into your house, something simple and easy and things you can use around your house. And I pray that this brought a little spring in your step and got you motivated to take some of the stuff that you already have around your house and start decorating it and bringing it out and get your house ready for spring. Let's not forget about the window bird feeder. This thing has become my favorite purchase for spring. I have a red cardinal that comes here probably 2 or 3 times a day. He comes here so much, we've named him Max. I absolutely love this bird feeder, and I will leave a link for it just in case you want to love this bird feeder too. Then this really represents spring to me when I see all the birds sitting on there eating and singing every morning. Another easy way to bring some springtime out into your house is start with your porch. When people come up, they see a little something something to get them ready to enter your home. Just a little lantern, you know, in case I go out at dark and need some extra lighting while I walk. Happy spring, y'all. Well, nothing says spring like a tangerine LaCroix and a little bit of apple juice put into a mason jar with a little bit of ice. Perfection. Amazing. A must try. See you in the next scene. Okay, y'all, a simple spring lunch. You just get you couldn't be simpler. Get you a bag of lettuce, whatever your favorite blend is. Put it in your favorite little salad bowl. And then if it comes with condiments, go ahead and put some dried cherries on there, or you can certainly do your own. And put you some sesame seeds all on there. Oh my gosh, it's already looking good, and that's all we've done. And then now we're going to make a dressing, and we're going to add fresh bananas to it, and it's going to be like a vegan mayonnaise dressing with celery seed and bananas in our salad. And oh my gosh, y'all, it is fantastic. All right, y'all, let's make that dressing. So I would say about, a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons, depending on how much dressing you want to make. And then about a tablespoon of sugar. You're going to stir that up. You're going to add a little poppy seed to it. No, not poppy seed. Celery seed. Add just whatever to your liking, about 1/4 of a teaspoon. You keep stirring it. And then a little bit of water. Okay? Give that just a little stir. Little salt and pepper. And the celery seed is kind of salty, so you don't need much salt. Plus, I just don't add a lot of salt. And then you're going to cut a banana up and put it down in your salad. Just slice it like you would for your cereal or whatever you eat bananas on, or banana pie, just whatever. I just usually put 1 whole banana in there, just like that. Taste it. Oh yeah, that is delicious. And add a little bit more mayonnaise, just because I like mine just a tad bit more thicker than that. You just make it as thin, as thick as you want, but you don't add any extra oil or anything like that. All right, now let me show you. Alrighty, there's our salad with our bananas, our cherries, and then you just pour your dressing. And this is also equally as good with apples. And then you just give it a stir. Bring it over here. Give it some light, and there you have a perfectly well-balanced spring salad. You can serve it along, if you're vegan, you can serve it along some tempeh, or you can add some oven-fried tofu, or you could just add some black beans to it if you want, or any kind of beans, pinto beans, to add you a little extra protein. There you go. Enjoy.